Here are the photos of cute guys showing off the I voted stickers. All across the nation, Americans cast votes in one of the most historic midterm elections of our time. Not only was there a huge early voting turnout, but there were a record number of LGBTQ+ candidates up and down the ballot this year. Of course, one of our favorite parts about Election Day, aside from participating in our democracy, are those cute little I voted stickers they hand out after you cast your ballot. We wear those babies with pride. The internet, and especially Instagram, is flooded with guys sharing I voted post stickers on their bodies. Some are flaunting their I voted t-shirts, and some have painted the words flexed on their muscles. However, overall, the vibe is positive. The November 2022 midterm elections were crucial in many ways, especially for LGBTQ+ community. While some state governments are not hesitating to curb gay rights, several LGBTQ+ Americans made history Tuesday night with election wins across the United States. Among them are Becca Balint, who will become the first out gay person and the first woman to represent Vermont in Congress, and Maura Healey, who was elected by Massachusetts voters to become the U.S. first out lesbian governor. There are many such examples. Their wins come amid an increase in anti-LGBTQ+ legislation across the country, particularly bills targeting transgender rights and gender-affirming health care. So despite what we have here in Florida, our red wave in Florida, across the country, I mean, we had huge wins. Massachusetts, Oregon, and those are just the few that we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Northeast, it's the Northwest, the South somehow. I mean, look what happened in Georgia. I mean, the South just somehow keeps tripping over itself.
Well, they're going to a runoff for the Senate seat.
Well, I'm talking about Kemp beating Abrams.
Yeah, well,
That's
we knew that was going to happen.
Why is this at a runoff, though? Herschel Walker.
I know, the head injury.
You have to get 50% plus one.
But I mean,
yeah, but who are these people voting for him?
Walker,
Who are they?
Are we seriously?
It doesn't matter how horrible the candidate is. These people are going to vote Republican just to keep them in power.
Exactly.
So, you know, they can go out and strangle an old lady. Nobody cares. They're still going to vote for him.
And supposedly the largest number of his voters were white men.
Well, did Herschel
want...
Walker play for the Minnesota Vikings?
I don't.
And if so, do you think Lizzo voted for him? There's a long way to go for that joke. Long way to go.
That Marjorie, I mean, come on.
I know.
Yeah, well, you know, she's just coast on sex appeal.
Really?
To whom?
Oh yeah,
To who?
She's a hottie.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+ community.